Hello, today we're going to fix a problem that we have one of the pulleys here for this Toyota Sienna that comes with the 3.5 engines from 2007 to 2010. I know this is the engine is very common in some Toyotas and other Lexus models, but some of them are slightly different because the power steering is electric for the newer models, but this one is the old school. And please pay attention, that applies to Toyota Sienna 2007 and newer. Whatever 2006 and older does not, apply to it because it has a different diagram. And the older model is 3.3. This one is 3.5, and the engine is called 2GR-FE. So we have a noise. I'm going to show you a clip that was shot prior to shooting this clip. The noise, and I'm going to show you how to look where the noise is coming from. First step is to remove remove the belt and try to touch and move these pulleys by hand and see which one is making the noise. Step one is release the tensioner, slip the belt off. You don't have to remove it, just slip it off so you can move these ones easily. You're going to start with the easy ones. Usually this one goes bad first because it's closer to weather, salt and snow. So start with this, check this one first, and this one, the twin brothers. These are just idler pulleys, and they're the same part number. If you want to fix them, they're cheap and easy to access. If the noise still resists, check this one. This one has a different part number. We're not going to talk about it today, and it has a different procedure because the thread is reverse. To unscrew the bolt, you have to go clockwise. So we'll talk about this one later. Today, this is the part we're going to replace. I already took it off. You're going to keep the hardware, okay, and the spacer. This is the part, this is the OEM, and this is the OEM part number if you want. It goes between up to $70. It's 166040 P as in paper 011. Today is Sunday, so the dealership is closed, so I have to go with something lower price. It doesn't come with the hardware, so I'm going to use the same hardware, the spacer and the screw. Okay, and it's not a bad. Actually, it's a good brand. It's Dyco. It's made in China, but I don't know. It at least has 12 months. Warranty. It does say here, release the tension, remove the belt, remove the pulley bolt, and it says here bolt may have either left or right-handed threads. Number 3, retain the existing pulley hardware. Using the previously removed hardware, install the replacement pulley. So this is what I got on a Sunday morning. I got it from Pep Boys because they're the only guys here who has it on a Sunday morning. So, and this is the part number. First thing I'm going to show you, let you hear the sound, and then after that we'll go step by step how to reach the part and remove it. Yes, I forgot to say, these are the tools we need. It's just 10mm to remove the dust guard or splash guard and the wheel well, front side, passenger side, and we need a 14 millimeter to release the tensioner with a long extension. This is a homemade tool. It's just a 14 millimeter thing, and you need this long thing for as a cheat bar. Also, you need a 14 millimeter ratchet with an angle because it's much easier to use. It's very tight down there. If you want to change the bottom one, this one. The top one you don't need you can use a regular one because it's right here. I actually still need one with an angle. Okay, and these are the parts the tools we need. All right. This one extra tool I forgot to mention. You need this Allen key to fit it inside the tensioner and to hold it so you can put back the belt. And the size is 5.5 millimeter. The 6 is not going to fit, and the 5 is too loose when you try to push the tensioner, and it's going to fall. So what I do is I just insert just one short part of it into the tensioner before pushing it, and once it reaches to the hole, you push it all the way in. So this is the perfect size, 5.5. Safety first. When taking off the wheel, jack stands, and keep the jack and the wheel itself. So, just in case. Okay. Gonna remove this cover. So expose the lower pulley. And this one too. So we can, okay, all right, this is power steering, and we're looking for that one. That's the one who makes the noise, I guess. I need to test it. All right. Well, actually this is the crankshaft, and this is the I'm touching the power steering pulley, and most probably it's this one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so it's number 2 pulley, the one in the bottom, the closest to the crankshaft, and it's between the crankshaft. This is the crankshaft, and that's the power steering pump. So this is the one that goes first because it's more exposed to water and snow and salt. You see, so I'm going to take off this 14 millimeter bolt, but I'm going to spray it with a penetrator. Something like BB plaster or WD-40, and let me take you up there to the other one so we compare the sound. Here, this is his twin brother. Here you can see and since we're here, we can check the main one, the tensioner pulley. Tensioner pulley looks okay, and this one here, see, no sound. Okay, see if we can get it. And I'm going to let it soak overnight. Once you spray it, you don't need to move the pulley around. You don't need that oil to come close to the belt. Okay, this looks like the only tool I can use. It has a flex head, so I can lock the angle like this. So now it's locked in a certain angle. It's not going to move, you see. Yeah, this is Husky, as you can tell, and this is 14 millimeter. And we're going to try here. Now we need to pull, so that's why I needed a ratchet that can be bent at an angle, because there's not much room here. Even if I need to extend this with a cheat bar, I still have a room. The other ones will not, won't have enough room to do it. So let's get that cheat bar and try to do it. Okay, I managed to break it loose now, and okay, just bear with me a moment. I want to just make sure there's no additional washer from the inside. So this is only one washer from the outside, and no washer. I guess there is no washer, because Toyota has released a bulletin a few years ago that if you add a washer from this side, it's gonna prevent the noise. But anyway, I'm gonna buy an aftermarket and put it and see if there's any need for an additional washer, because we're gonna reuse the bolt and the washer. All right. Okay, here's the part. This is the original part that came with the car since new. Okay, I'm gonna install the part now. Okay, right there. Okay, this one is installed. The new part is installed. Just make sure that the washer is not touching and it's centered. It's an easy job. It's not that very complicated. And start routing the belt here and on the crank. So and now just you follow the procedure. Just you're replacing the belt. I'm going to go up here, and we start with we just follow the diagram. We start with the alternator here, and the this pulley is last, and you fit it after you pull the tensioner, this one, the bottom one, and give it some space, and you slide it under the tensioner. So this one is last. This is first to go off when you remove the belt, and last to get in when you put the new belt. Okay, now we installed the guy here, but we want to make sure the belt is in the right direction and no mistakes. Here's the okay, this is the power steering pump, this is the pulley, and here the belt goes up to the tensioner. And go up there, make sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because you have only one chance to do it. Once you release the Allen key, it's hard to put it back. Really, it's tough. I'm trying to show you the Allen key from here. It is right here. You see? It was a pain to put it, but I managed to do it by myself. Believe me, this is a four-hand job, meaning two persons to do it, because of the process of fitting that Allen key, that tensioner. You need two people to do it. So now I'm just checking the belt before I release the Allen key. Alright, everything looks okay.